Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 11th of August. We are going to get started here in just a few minutes. And if you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video is what I was reaching for. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Dad, hello. Valet, hello. Ninja, hello. And Sandy Rose, good evening. Jody, hello. Nirvani, hello, thank you for being here. I'm going to answer some questions, like I said, and then we are going to get this show on the road. Can everybody hear me all right tonight? I keep changing my microphone, and so I just want to make sure that I'm coming in loud and clear. All right, let me figure out where I was. Mark, hello, hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here as always. And all right, let's see. Literally, Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say advice on upcoming week. You have the Seven of Pentacles, straightforward work week. This happens to a lot of people when they ask about the upcoming week. just these very straightforward cards. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Could notice, you could be noticing just changes with the Knight of Swords, or there could just be a lot of movement, but pretty straightforward. Like I said, I like this energy. Just says you'll probably be working on things that you want to work on, and that's pretty much it. Gabriella, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, this is about the Libra was supposed to meet tonight, though haven't heard from him since Tuesday. Am I making the right choice by just hanging back, being patient? You have the, well, I'm just going to answer that I'm going to answer that fart first. That part is the word I was looking for, Gabriella. But you have the King of Swords, the Devil here, and let's pull one more card, Nine of Pentacles. This is like a closed off energy, even with the Devil. Like I always say, to me, the Devil is not a bad card necessarily for relationships, but, it can represent toxic relationships and things like that. But, it's kind of like a card of soulmates as well. It's like sometimes we, even with our soulmate, if you want to use that word, I don't like that word, but like in very deep connections, we can form, there can be toxic elements, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can just be for learning or whatever, and that's what the Devil says. The King of Swords is probably him being closed off, not opening up. Nine of Pentacles, you not opening up. I would just say be very clear, and I would say communicate to him and say, hey, like, are we going out tonight or not? And I feel like just keeping it clear and straightforward would be a good idea. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles as well, needing to make a choice here in this situation. Four of Cups, this is like a card of apathy, feeling apathetic in the situation or not being sure what to do in this situation with the Four of Cups. But I would just communicate very clearly is what I would say to you. So that's that. Next, you say, also, does he still want to see where this can go? You have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands as well. So I would say yes, King of Pentacles, very straightforward energy. So, I feel like this is just a very straightforward energy, very stable. Two of Wands is like you needing to find out. So again, I would kind of communicate with him and things like that. You do have the Seven of Cups. He might just be busy, or he has focuses in other areas of his life, or he's very distracted with this card as well. So I just feel distractions. It could also be, again, it could just be like other things going on in his life. So that's kind of what I feel there. Hierophant, this is like divinely guided. So that's what I'd say to you here, Gabriella. Yeah, High Priestess, there's no action being taken. So again, if you want to go out, what I would say is I would communicate that to him. And I would say, so that's what I'd say there, because again, I feel like if you don't communicate, it's not going to go anywhere, basically. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. You could easily set yourself free from the situation. I feel like there's a lot of potential here, but it's like, just because there's potential, and I feel like the past readings, if I'm not mistaken, have been very positive about this, but, it's like that's part of the problem with tarot, right, is the fact that the cards could be positive, but the situation, it says it's just talking about potential, and that's all the cards show us, is just the potential of a situation. They don't necessarily, that's my problem with tarot in the first place. I don't want to go on a rant here, but it's like tarot has been used as predictive, but really it's more advice, just showing the potential of a situation. If we don't take action or if something doesn't happen, then nothing's going to happen, right? So that's what I'd say here. But Six of Wands, yeah, I would communicate with him is what I'd say to you. I do feel like there's potential here is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that answered it. Hopefully I didn't go too far off the tracks there. Trivia Luna, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. How does my mother feel about me? I feel like you need to get out of your head is what I'd say to you in the Chariot. I feel like she feels that you could be controlling as well, or it could be her trying to control you, or this could be saying don't let your mother's feelings about you control you in general. So I would just say don't worry about it. But this is a very good card of assertion, but love. Ultimately love, of course, no matter what. So Ace of Cups, love, but Chariot. Chariot is like you wanting to self-assert to your mother, or you wanting to get something. So I feel like you need to figure that one out, whatever it is, in your own feelings, if that makes sense. Let me know. I can clarify that a little bit more for you if you want. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. Really appreciate it. Haven't seen or heard from an ex in months. Appeared with a cake today. Wow. I see maturity in her, but still I'm apprehensive. Is dinner a good idea for tonight? I would say yes. Look at this, Crumsy. Happy freaking birthday from Minnow Pond, right? But you have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, the worries, the fears, moving on. Four of Wands is also marriage, so it's not saying you are going to get married to this person or anything like that. It's just saying that... it's just basically saying that, there's probably a chance for a celebration here or a chance for happiness. This card flew out, Crumbs. So the Justice card is just saying balance. Seven of Wands, I feel like this is a crazy message, too, on the Seven of Wands. Like, I feel like bit by bit, if you wanted to see how things go, it's just like bit by bit, you could open up to your ex and, like, kind of just, like, do it in a very slow-moving manner. But again, I wouldn't reveal like everything right off the bat or anything like that, but yeah, I feel like you could go. I feel like you could do it. I feel like it'd be good for you. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I see Andy tonight? And a couple of cards. I would say no, probably not, if I'm being honest. Temperance, patience, and you have the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords. I feel like this is you needing to open up to other opportunities as well. Does that mean you can't be with Andy? No, it doesn't. But, just I feel like you need to keep your options open. Five of Swords, good time for you to take care of yourself right now. So I feel like you are doing a lot of self-work. David, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Eric forgive me? I would say yes, David. Look at this. The Nine of Cups, wishes, fulfillment. This is very positive for you, David. So I feel like there's a lot of positivity here. Obviously, just two cards of positivity. There's nothing else really to say about this. But the Sun, happiness. It's a card of enlightenment as well. So we could look at it as a card of forgiveness. And Nine of Cups, fulfilled. So that looks amazing. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Chris, cards for next week, please. Val, you have the Death card. Did you have this card last night? I swear you did. The Wheel of Fortune, turnaround. So yeah, major turning point coming up for you this week. It could be clarity in your personal vision. We have this full moon we have the moon on Thursday is the day that I'm trying to get out of my mouth. And it's going to be one of those nights, people. I hope you're ready for a tongue-tied Chris for no reason. But yeah, Thursday is the day of the moon. So I feel like there could be a lot of clarity and a lot of stuff that comes up on Thursday for like a lot of different people because of it. Not only that, we have Jupiter moving forward as well. And Jupiter there's like a lot of funny stuff going on here with Jupiter, and I think it could be providing people with just clarity and kind of forward thinking type activities. So you could just be feeling that. You could be feeling more forward in a lot of ways. Fiery Temperance, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will I pass the training test, and is this job a good fit? You have the Hermit, very good card for studying, stuff like that. You have the Hangman as well, feeling stuck. I'd say get out of your head, but Page of Wands, yeah. I would say yes, yes, yes to you all the way through. Page of Wands, very good card. Page of Wands comes up quite a bit when people are starting a new job or just anything, really. But yeah, I would definitely say Page of Wands is a great card for starting something new. This card also says just be curious, be confident, be courageous, be enthusiastic, be excited for the job, and then things will go really well. If you don't do that, then they probably won't. But I would just say keep it positive. That looks pretty good. Drippin' in Ice, what is up? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say he wants me to move in with him. Would it be a smart move? You have the Five of Cups, Lovers. I would say yes. The Five of Cups can just say you're not sure. You're just not sure about it. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you want to spend. Maybe it could be one of those things where maybe you want to spend a couple of nights there first. Just to see kind of how it goes or something like that. Things change when you move in with somebody, obviously. So that's what I'd say about that. But Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady. This can be a card of being too cautious as well. I would say, my problem is, here's my problem, is that I feel like we need to be very sure of ourselves in relationships if we're going to be doing something. So it's like you need to be 100% sure that you want to be with this person. Again, if there is even a shadow of a doubt in your head, then I would say don't do it, because it's probably a sign. So that's what I'd say there. But I do feel like you could if you wanted to. Yeah, even the next card was Three of Pentacles. I wasn't going to pull this card, but Drippin' in Ice, Three of Pentacles, teamwork. So I feel like he'd be willing to work on a team. It would be, probably very positive. Gabriella, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, Chris, is a Libra more romantically interested in somebody else? Page of Cups, Judgment, I would say Page of Swords. I'd say possibly you had the Seven of Swords showing up. These aren't really cards of cheating or anything like that, but you do have the Page of Cups, but that would be his interest towards you. You have the Judgment card, which could be a rebirth of the situation, and you do have the Page of Swords, which can kind of represent a wandering eye. But at the same time, I would say there's nothing here that would suggest a third-party situation, really. So, you know, I would say no, probably not. I feel like he's just like got a lot of work. There you go, Eight of Pentacles. So I kind of said that in your first question. I said that he's probably just focused on work or focused on money or other things are more important to him. And again, that could be, this is the other thing that I always tell people is it's like, you know, sometimes like that should be a message for you. If somebody is more focused on work than they are on you, it's like maybe they can't provide the amount of time that you desire or the time that you would need in a relationship in the first place. So if that's a problem, then that's a problem, you know, and that's what I would say there. But it's just how people are, right? So, yeah, I feel like you need to think about that. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, a lot of work. So I would say if he has a mistress, it's wherever he works or whatever he works on in general. Ruby, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say career path, Five of Wands, some sort of hobby. The Fool, needing to take a leap of faith. Plain and simple here. This card to me, the Five of Wands, is a card of working on a hobby. So when I get it on a career question, job question, Five of Wands says that you need to be doing something that is more interest-based. You need to be doing something that is either like a hobby or you know, something that you are interested in. The Fool definitely represents needing to take some sort of leap of faith on something, needing to do something that you are, you know, that could be seen as kind of a risk or something like that. So I would definitely do that if I were you. I would take some sort of leap of faith here, career-wise. Moon Baby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I trust Brian? I would say yes to you. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, yes. Knight in Shining Armor. So I would say yes. That's all I can say. So I would say yes. Early collective. Casey, you know, do you care if I wait to do the collective? Actually, you know what? I'm going to get started. And I know Casey paid for an early collective. And let's actually, you know what we could do, everybody? Let's actually, we're not. You know what? We're just gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna take a vote here. We are gonna start with a collective tonight. Let's mix it up. Let's do something different, people. All right, collective. We are gonna start this reading off with a collective, everybody. So this is going to be for the collective, everybody that's here. I think this is a good idea. And we are going to then start with Aries. So let's start with the collective here, people. And let me just shuffle this real quick. Gerard, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And, all right, let's see here. For the collective, early collective, here we go. And, all right. And for everybody that is here in the collective, we have the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. I feel like a lot of you could be having just celebrations coming in. I'm getting breaking away from something as well. So I feel like you are going to be breaking away from some sort of restrictions. Kind of a crazy message to get here, but I feel like that could be the celebration. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that you're breaking away from some sort of restriction. It could be anything as well. With the Hierophant, it could be, you know, the Hierophant represents conforming to a set of beliefs or rules or regulations, or it could even be like family rules, things like that. I feel like a lot of you could be kind of clearing a lot of those things up. I've talked about this before. I talked about it like 2 nights ago as well in the daily reading, that I feel like a lot of people were going to be clearing out old family stuff, and I feel like a lot of you could be doing that with these cards. It shows up in the chart, so it makes perfect sense to me that a lot of people could be doing that. For others, definitely could be marriage. So this could mean 2 things. Some of you could be getting married in the future or now, or some of you could be going to a wedding, because Three of Cups is like socializing, so this could represent the collective going. Maybe you're all going to a wedding. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles for the collective and the Emperor. Again, this is like you deciding if there are certain rules that you need to follow in life or not. I feel a lot of rule questioning. Again, Saturn in September is going to start moving forward. At the end of the year, Jupiter enters into Capricorn. Again, according to Chris's crappy astrology, this represents questioning rules. A lot of people will be doing that. Not only that, we have Uranus and Taurus wanting more freedom. People will be questioning like why they follow certain rules and things like that. We will see this on the news, guarantee it. Over like the next 8 years, we will see people questioning like the government and stuff like that. We already do, but probably on a much deeper level. because people are going to be like, why the hell do we have to follow these rules? Why? Who made them up, right? A lot of people are going to be doing that. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that as well with these two cards. And finally, for the collective, before we get started, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. So major turnarounds financially, a lot of good financial stuff. Again, Jupiter moving forward, plain and simple, starting tomorrow, thank God, will be very good. So if you felt delayed financially, there could be a financial turnaround for everybody. This could also just be, I feel like, a lot more luck coming in. As I keep saying, it's not very lucky year. It's not luck that we're increasing. Again, with all this energy, especially with the strong earth energy as well, it will just be us as people kind of creating our own luck. So we are just going to be probably either taking more chances in our lives, or we are going to be learning kind of maybe even intuitively as well, putting ourselves in situations that will lead to turnarounds for all of us. So it's really probably just you putting yourself in much better situations where you can be lucky, if that makes sense. So there you go, collective. As always, amazing. And guess what, everybody? We're going to be ending this with a collective as well. So just so everybody knows, you're all getting spoiled tonight, so that's that. All right, Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people. And Aries, here we go. Aries. Aries, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Death card as well. So I feel like some of you are probably opening up, plain and simple. If you're looking for love, I feel like a lot of you could be becoming more open with these two cards, or you could be kind of just opening up to more people in your life, and it's just very simple. For others, I feel like this is like, don't double down on something that is dead, is what I'd say here. So it's like if your ex is trying to come back for like the 10th time, it's probably over. This is just saying don't commit to something from the past that's dead, done, over with. I kind of get like a Ten of Swords type of energy there on that card. Next, you have the Fool and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is a good idea, is what this is, Aries. When I see a combination like this, to me, this represents almost like a tower moment as well, but the positive side of the tower, which is, kind of like a light bulb moment or a sudden realization in your life. So when I get like this right here, this is very quick movement, taking leap of faith. This to me says that a lot of you could be either gaining clarity, having some sort of surprise, like a light bulb moment in your life, or some sort of realization that leads to a leap of faith. So I feel like a lot of you could be just charging forward towards something here. This is very positive. I love this, like something like this right here, especially again, it's hard for me to say because sometimes I've had this combination before and I don't feel like this, but I feel very positive about this for you, Aries. I feel like this could be coming in for you over the next few months. So maybe not tomorrow, maybe not on the 11th if you're watching this on the 11th, but definitely keep your eyes open for opportunities and chances, basically, with these two cards. But I love this. This could also be love as well. Wouldn't surprise me if an air sign was coming in for you, Aries. So or somebody with a lot of air in their chart is possible as well. And finally, you have the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. Again, this is like your chance right here. I feel like some of you are almost getting that like one chance you've been waiting for. So especially if you've been waiting for a certain opportunity, that's what this whole reading feels like to me here, Aries. Feels pretty significant. It's like you feel like you are finally getting that break, like a lucky break. This almost continues on from the collective reading that we just did. So I feel like some of you feel like you're getting a lucky break, or you're getting like that one chance to stand out at work, or you're getting that one chance to talk to the person you're interested in. So take advantage of the chance. Take that leap of faith with the Fool tomorrow. For others, I feel like this is just abundance. The Ace of Wands to me is, I consider it the card of abundance. I have alternative meanings that I use for all the cards, and Ace of Wands to me is the most abundant card in the deck. It means abundance in every area of your life. And the Nine of Wands, again, is opportunities to become more abundant. So that's what I feel like you're doing. This would also represent feeling more awake and more alive to me, Aries. The Nine of Wands is stamina, and the Ace of Wands is just your energy in general. So I feel like a lot of you could just be feeling more energetic, plain and simple. But Aries, that's one hell of a reading. So there you go, Aries. I like it. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the Moon card and the Three of Swords. I feel like some of you need to let go of your fears, of course. I feel like some of you could have gone through a breakup, and the Moon could say you're telling yourself a bunch of stories here. Taurus, amazing reading, by the way. Everything else looks very positive, but this combination to me would say don't tell yourself stories about, exes and things like that. It's like you could be thinking like, oh, this ex is cheating on me with some supermodel and they left me because of the way I look, and this other person's a supermodel. It's like all these like thoughts are popping into my head right now, Taurus. So I feel that only for some of you, but I'd say no comparing yourself here to other people if somebody left you for somebody else or anything like that. For others, this is just needing to let go of your fears. Plain and simple. So I feel like a lot of you just need to let go of your fears. Again, things that do not exist. Next, you have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like some of you could be finding yourself victorious in some sort of legal matter here, and that would be probably pretty good. For others, this could be like you like not getting paid enough for what you do at work, and maybe you get another job, or maybe you are on the hunt for another job that will pay you more than whatever it is you're getting paid for now. This has come up quite a bit for you, Taurus. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've said this before, that a lot of you could be deciding that a certain job or something isn't paying you what you deserve, and I feel like a lot of you could be leaving that. It could be any other situation as well. It could even be a relationship. It's like maybe this could be a love relationship, but it could also be a friendship, anything. Like you could be putting a certain amount of energy in, not getting it back, and I feel like you could be having those realizations. Of course, this would also represent freedom, and again, Uranus in your sign, Taurus, you are probably going to be very focused on freedom and being more free, and it's like you want more than this right here. Six of Pentacles is just enough, so I feel like you are more Nine of Pentacles focused, for example, Taurus, probably 10 of Pentacles even, but it's like you want more than just enough to survive in your life. And that's not just money we're talking about here, it's everything else that you could potentially think about. And finally, you have the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. I feel like there are major victories coming in for you. Ace of Cups is like fortune after difficulty for you, Taurus, so major victories coming in. Chariot says take control of your life, of course. This could, of course, also represent a move. Ace of Cups is one of my cards of the home. The King of Cups is the other card of the home that I use when I read. So I feel like some of you could be moving, or you could be changing homes. You could also just be making changes to homes as well. So if you are like working on your home, or maybe you're renovating your home, something like that, I feel like that would be a good idea for you here. Or maybe you're making a space in your home as well, which I also think would be a good idea. But two very good cards. I really like this a lot, Taurus, so a lot of good energy, major victories coming in for you. What else am I getting off that Chariot? I feel like it's talking about self-control for some reason. This could be involving health is what I'm getting, so I feel like some of you could be having you could be using your self-control on things like diet or exercise or whatever the case may be. I feel like that's going to be very good. So if you're trying to make health changes, that looks very positive. But thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? In Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the Four of Cups here and the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer shores, so this looks good. You have two sixes here, Gemini. Everybody knows how much I love two sixes. To me, two sixes says you're on the right path. You're going exactly in the right direction. So I feel like you're definitely doing the right things that you need to be doing at this time, which is good. For others, I feel like this could be sadness. Six of Swords even can represent the blues, feeling sad about something. It is a card of improvements, but it can still represent it can still represent sadness. Four Cups can represent sadness, but the thing is there are three cups behind him, so I feel like some of you need to look at what you do have, or you need to get out there and look for, or it's saying that like the opportunities that you're sad about are still available to you, or there are better opportunities. I feel like some of you Gemini people need to realize that things are working out exactly how they're supposed to in your life here with these two cards, and no matter how it seems. So that's what I'd say here. I feel like there are a lot of, what I will say to you, Gemini, is that looking at these cards, I feel like there are a lot of extra details floating around in your life. So you might be dealing with like a lot of extra stuff in general, like extra worries, extra fears, or these could be like outside influences as well, is popping into my head. So I would say make sure to protect yourself, make sure to take time for yourself, make sure not to like give away too much of your energy, all that other good stuff as well. Next, you have the Six of Cups and the King of Swords. Again, I feel like for some of you there could be new love coming in. Definitely could be an earth sign. You've had earth showing up here. It could be any sign, of course. This is just a general reading, but you have earth showing up here. If it's not an earth sign, it could be somebody who is just like the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is you. And you have the King of Pentacles, and I do feel like that King of Pentacles could be love. But if it's not an Earth sign, like I said, it's probably just somebody who's very practical, down to earth, very like enterprising, somebody who's very good at whatever it is that they do as well. I mean, I would say that to me, the trait that stands out with the King of Pentacles is like effectiveness. Somebody who's highly effective at whatever their job is. They could be a janitor, but you better believe that they're the best damn janitor that exists. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with somebody like that in love, or this is the type of person that will be coming in for you. For others, this could represent happiness in a legal matter. So if you're going through something legal, I definitely feel there could be just a change here or some sort of turnaround. Again, Six of Cups to me represents the removal of obstacles as well, Gemini, and so I feel like a lot of you could be having certain obstacles removed from your life, which is nice. And finally, you have the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Again, I got extra details kept popping into my head with this card, but it felt unnecessary to me here, Gemini. Kind of a weird message for the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can represent illusions and wishful thinking and all this other stuff, but to me, it just felt like extra details is what kept popping into my head. So it just feels like extra stuff that other people could be putting on you, or it could be you like trying to get a job, but then you're worried about like just random things that pop into your head. So I'd say make sure to focus on the positive stuff. King of Pentacles, definitely feel love coming in for you. So I feel like there could be new love coming in with the King of Pentacles. Like I said already, I feel like it'd be a very good person for you. Again, one of my intuitive meanings for the King of Pentacles is a soulmate. So to me, it can represent a very good person coming in for you who is just like your perfect match. And again, I don't attach sex to my cards, so it could be whatever sex you're attracted to here with the King of Pentacles. I'm also getting sales, by the way. So if you work in sales, anything like that, I feel like things could be going very well for you here. And I feel like for others, finding money keeps popping into my head. I really don't know what that means. But I feel like some of you could be finding money, but it feels like it doesn't feel that exciting to me. So if you have like a business or something like that, it looks like you could be finding money in your budget, or maybe you're just like realizing that you saved extra money on something. Like, you know, again, I don't want to get you too excited because I don't feel very excited about it, which tells me it might not be a huge big thing, but you know, it could be helpful. So that's what I'll say there. But thank you, Gemini. Really appreciate it. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Two of Wands here and the Sun, the best card in the deck, so I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. This is definitely you standing out. Two of Wands to me is a card of personal power and boldness. It's a card of standing out, and the Sun is a card of getting a lot of attention. So I feel like a lot of you could be getting a lot of attention right now, Cancer. This could be in any area of your life that you want it, so I like that a lot. This would also represent enlightenment to me. The Sun represents being enlightened or gaining information that you need about something. The Two of Wands is a card of digging to me. So it says, if there is anything that you need to learn about it. Plain and simple. I feel like I say this to you every night, Cancer, but I feel like there are a lot of benefits for you to learning. It's like you and Leo always get these learning messages, and Libra as well, but mostly you two, you and Leo. And I feel like learning will make you more money. It will get you love if that's what you're into, whatever. So I would say learn. Next, you have the High Priestess and the Three of Wands. No action, Cancer. So the High Priestess to me represents no action. Three of Wands, thinking about taking action. So I feel like a lot of you need to take action on things that you want in your life, whatever they are. For some of you, I do feel like some of you could almost be stuck in a relationship. So it could be one of those things where you are like trying to think about where you're like, should I leave this relationship or should I stay? I feel like some of you are like going back and forth here. It kind of feels very weird to me. So yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you there, but I would say leave. You know, again, Minnow Pond rule number 63 is if you are in a relationship where you feel you're questioning whether you should stay or go, the answer is go, because you're already thinking about it, so leave. So I feel like some of you could be in that situation. For others, this could be a move. Like I feel like there's for some of you, I feel like you are in a situation where there are delays, but I feel like the information isn't there. So in a lot of ways, I would say that this is out of your control. Like maybe you're thinking about getting a job that's a long distance. Maybe you're thinking about moving, but it's like you don't have the job yet. So it's like, how can you move? So I feel like some of you, you are probably waiting for details in a situation here. It might be a job. It could be anything else. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. For some of you, I do feel like you walked away from a player, or somebody who was a player ran away from you. I feel like you've been dealing with that. For others, I feel like you could just be changing anything in your life, really, because the Eight of Wands is a card of walking away from something. Knight of Wands is moving more towards your passions. I've talked about this quite a bit on the channel. I feel like that a lot of people at this time, for like the next probably like 10, 12 years, will be working on passions, will be moving towards passion projects, will be moving towards things that they actually want to do in their life. So I feel like a lot of you are just doing that with these two cards. It's a pretty simple message overall, is what I'd say to you there, Cancer. But Cancer, that looks amazing. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. Leo, you have the Page of Swords here and the Magician. I do feel like some of you could have been dealing with somebody like tricky who is spying on you. So I do feel like for some of you, you have dealt with like a spying type tricky situation here. For others, this is just saying that you can have whatever you want. I feel like some of you need to watch your words as well. It's kind of weird. I've said this off and on since I've like started reading on YouTube for you, Leo. It just seems like there are times where you need to watch your words, and then I feel like there are times where you shouldn't watch your words. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's your like lesson. Maybe that's a life lesson for you that all you Leos have been learning for quite a long time. It's like sometimes I feel like you care too much what people think about the things you're about to say, and then sometimes I feel like it is important for you to care how much, what you say. Did that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, I would just say probably for like the next 24 hours, I would just be careful of your words, careful of what you say to people. It doesn't feel like a bad thing, doesn't feel like a good thing, just feels like something. So there you go. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I do feel like some of you are having a hard time letting something go here. So I would say, just release, let go of things, especially if there's something from the past that you need to let go of. For others, I feel more positive about this. I feel like there could be more money coming in for you here with these two cards. I feel like some of you just need to let go of the guilt, like let go of the guilt, the regrets, the things from the past. So again, if you are holding on to like guilt or regrets about mostly finances from the past, Leo, I feel like you need to let that stuff go. I feel like it could be preventing you from making money right here with the Four of Pentacles, especially if you're like holding on to that energy. For some of you, I feel like you need to take a deeper look at like how you feel about money. A lot of you might say, well, I want to be a billionaire. I want as much money as I can possibly get. But if you really like think about your feelings towards money, that's like, how do you talk about money? I feel like some of you need to look at that, especially from a manifestation point of view here with the Magician card. And finally, Leo, that card just went flying. I'm going to go get it. But you have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Temperance card. Yeah, I feel like, look at this is big money coming in for you here, Leo. But Temperance is saying you have to be patient, number one. So I do feel like some of you need to be patient financially. I feel like more money is coming in, but maybe not until the future. I would also say that the Ace of Pentacles is talking about the ups and downs. It's like the hero's journey. I do feel like that could be a challenge for you, Leo. Like some of you, like I feel like you want to retire even if you're, like 12 years old. I don't care. You probably want to retire if you're a Leo. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is saying, yeah, retiring is great, but it's like, look what happens to all old people. They turn into the shape of a chair, right? All old people who retire, they end up looking like a chair. It looks like you could sit on them, right? Because they all just sit down, watch TV, and they pretty much don't do anything. That's not true for all old people. So for those of you that are going to say, my 99-year-old, neighbor Bertha is outside every single day, getting the mail and all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty, but for the most part, when people retire, they get frozen. So I feel like this is you realizing that there is a journey for you, that there is a path that you have to go on, and that you will probably be working for the rest of your life. So I feel like some of you are realizing that, plain and simple. But I feel like the Temperance card is saying that you are realizing where you want to put your energy. You are realizing that there are things that could bring you joy for the rest of your life. So I feel like this is a major realization. It is a crazy deep night tonight. What is going on? But there you go, Leo. Thank you, Leo. All these crazy-ass messages. All right, Virgo, what is going on for you Virgo people and Virgo? Virgo, you have the Hermit, you, showing up. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is pretty good for you, Virgo. I feel like you could be getting to a point where you are feeling kind of fancy, where you are feeling like things are working out for you here. So I like this, Virgo. This looks really good to me. I feel like you're getting to a point of also like self-reliance. I feel like that's probably been your, a major thing for you for quite a long time, Virgo, is becoming self-reliant. I feel like Virgos, I mean, at least most of the Virgos I know are very good at taking care of themselves. So I feel like that a lot of you are just good at taking care of yourself. That's what this is saying, and it is a good thing. This, however, is saying that, as I say to you every single night, Virgo, it would probably be a good time to open up to people. It's good to be self-reliant. It's good to be able to take care of yourself, but it's also okay to open up to people in your life. You don't have to do everything yourself. And I get this message for you every night, and I feel like that's what this is saying here, Virgo. Next, you have the King of Wands here and the Hangman. I do feel like the King of Wands, you have been getting this fire sign showing up quite a bit, Virgo, in your readings. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you. I do feel like it could be a fire sign or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart or something like that. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. Hangman says that there could be delays. I feel like these delays, if this is someone coming in for you, I feel like the delays could be on your side, Virgo, here for the most part. Yeah, I feel like it's you for the most part, and it's like you could be not sure about this person. But again, what I would say is if you have like a fire sign coming in, could be an earth sign as well, probably a Capricorn. You have the Devil here with the Knight of Pentacles, so it definitely could be a Capricorn. If I think back to like when I started doing these lives, like almost a year ago now, you had a Capricorn showing up quite a bit in your readings, so it definitely could be a Capricorn coming in for you as well, Virgo, if you're looking for love. For others, this to me says that you need to get started on something here, Virgo, because it's like the King of Wands is personal growth, but it could also be growth in other areas of your life as well, like business or jobs or pretty much anything. And the Hangman says you could be causing delays in your own personal growth. So I definitely do feel like there is a need for you to get moving on something that you want to work on. And finally, you have the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, I do feel like this could be a Capricorn coming in. For others, I feel like this is you needing to get rid of your bad habit of being too cautious. So if you are too cautious in things, Virgo, if you never get started, for example, on things that you want to start, the Fool, which comes up for you every single night, except for tonight because I'm trying to prove a point. If I wasn't trying to prove a point, it would be here. But what I would say is that if you have a habit of being too cautious in certain areas of your life, I feel like these two cards are saying that you need to get out there, that you need to take a risk, basically, because this is too slow of a moving energy for me. As most of you know, I'm not a big fan of the Knight of Pentacles. To me, it's like a very slow, kind of cautious energy. The other problem with the Knight of Pentacles is that it's an unwavering energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the way to think about it is it's like you being on on like train tracks that are just perfectly straight, which is great if you have a specific destination that you're going in your life, but it doesn't allow for experimentation. To me, the Knight of Pentacles can be too fixed. It's like, yeah, you might have a goal that you are trying to get to, but at the same time, it can be too slow and too fixed when there could be other ways of doing things. So, like I said, if you're like, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with a good example here. It's not popping into my head right now, Virgo, but what I would say is I feel like there's a need for experimentation, doing things, different things in your life, or, trying different ways of doing things is what this is saying. For others, I would just say this is hard work, but, make sure with the Devil card not to burn yourself out with that Devil card. But there you go, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. All right. Libra, you have the Four of Wands here and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this is saying that some of you could be getting married, Libra, to somebody, or you could have your eye on somebody that you want to marry as well. The Four of Wands to me represents after marriage. Again, to me, normally on the Four of Wands, the people are already married. So it says it's kind of like after. It doesn't say, to me, it's not really a marriage card. Let's put it that way. Three of Pentacles, you finding somebody who wants to put in the teamwork with you. So I feel like definitely very positive relationships coming in for you with somebody who wants to put in the work. So that would be nice. For others, this could be you committing to like just more. It could be you committing to a marriage, but not like getting married in love. This could be a business partner. It could be a group of people in work that you commit to working with. It could be pretty much anything like that. So if you are making that type of commitment, I feel like there's a lot of good energy there for you. I feel like I've said this quite a few times to you, Libra, or maybe it was somebody else, but somebody I keep saying to, it might be Leo as well, that if you're working with other people, then you will be very successful. So I think there's a lot of good stuff about kind of like working with other people here. Next, you have the World and the Seven of Swords. Definitely let go of your fears. This could represent fears of dating as well if you're looking for love. To me, the World card is my dating card, and to me, it's a card of getting out into the world, and Seven of Swords, fears. So let those fears go. For others, this I am getting communication. There are, again, one of the alternative meanings I use for the Seven of Swords is like the letter, which is kind of the Lenormand reading for meaning for the Seven of Spades in the playing cards. And so I feel like a lot of you could be getting communication here, world from a distance. Some of you could be getting literal letters, or you could be getting important emails, important phone calls, pretty much anything from a distance. So I'm not really getting what it would be about, but again, I feel like it would be important for you. For others, I feel like you're just like fearing an ending in your life. But it's coming in as something that's not going to end. So if you're worried about like losing your job or something like that, I would say let those fears go. It just feels like fears to me. Again, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the Justice card. 2 sevens to me, by the way, is internal fears that don't exist. So you have 2 sevens here. Justice, balance. I feel like your finances are balancing out. As I've said a billion times to you, Libra, it's like you always have like the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It just seems like a lot of you are on a very long journey of figuring out your finances, or some of you could be, but maybe on a deeper level than everybody else. Because the Pentacle cards that you get every single night are more about just like longer term stability and major security. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to create that security in your life. This could also be an assessment as well. Seven of Pentacles is the card of assessing a situation. Justice card is a card of like kind of figuring out a situation. It's about like trying to create justice, but it's also a card of responsibility. So I feel like some of you could be very responsibly looking at some sort of situation in your life, and this to me is almost like a pause. So I feel like some of you could be taking a pause about any situation in your life. Could be like your job life, your career life, love life, whatever, and it's like you're trying to decide if you want to continue putting your energy into something or not. And I feel like these would be very good decisions for you to make right now, or this is saying it's a good time to pause and kind of assess your life as it stands right now. So a lot of you could be doing that, and I feel like it'd be good. So there you go, Libra. I like it. I feel like you're coming up in a very strong position here as well as yourself. So there you go, Libra. All right, Scorpio, what do we have for you, Scorpio people? Scorpio. Let's see here. All right. Scorpio, you have the Judgment card and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you could be having some sort of rebirth tonight with these two cards here. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So I feel like you are experiencing fortune after difficulty here, especially with that Judgment card, a rebirth. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a rebirth with that Judgment card, but Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I really like that as well. Next, I would also say this could be somebody trying to come back from your past. I would be careful of that. Again, Judgment to me is one of the only cards in the deck that can represent an ex coming back. So I feel like some of you could be experiencing communication from somebody where you thought that there was like a very deep connection, and maybe there really actually wasn't, is what this is saying. So I would be very careful of that. I would also say for others, this could just represent socializing. So I would, again, if you want to socialize, I would get out there and I would socialize. If I were you here, Scorpio, I feel like it would be a good idea for you. This is my card of the Ten of Cups is my card of dating. So if you are looking for love, I would get out there and date, is what I would say to you there. Next, you have the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Again, if somebody left you out in the cold, I would leave them out in the cold. I wouldn't even think about going back here, Scorpio. For others, I feel like you're just kind of like Libra. I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking about your finances here. Five of Pentacles, I always say Five of Pentacles is a card of like poverty or feeling like you don't have enough money. But I always say the money is right here, Scorpio. The Five of Pentacles, it's like the Pentacles are on the card. So there, it's saying that even if you are feeling poverty or feeling lack financially, maybe you have plenty of money, but it's like more is always better. The Five of Pentacles says the money is on the card. You just have to find a way to get it. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that, finding new ways of making money. I'd say especially if you have a business. For some of you, it's like if you have a business, I feel like you're adding something on or into the business, like it almost feels like a second stream of income, but it's probably like the same business. For others, like in your job, it's like you're probably trying to figure out, or you could be putting in the work to figure out how to get like a raise, a promotion, pretty much anything like that. And I feel like that would be a good idea for you as well. For others, I feel this is very specific, is what I'd say. So this might be for just one of you out there. I feel like you are wanting to move. Travel, which comes up for you quite a bit, Scorpio, but it's like you're trying to figure out how to get the money to move. I feel like the money is available to you. I feel like you just have to like make it. So and I know that's probably not helpful, but there you go, Scorpio. And finally, you have the Empress and the Tower. The Empress is talking about abundance, Tower, moving. So again, like I always say, you are one of well, I think a lot of people, but really Scorpio, I feel like there are a ton of benefits to a move. So if you're moving, I feel like there will be a ton of additional benefits that will probably bring in additional abundance into your life. So, again, if you're a Scorpio and you're moving over the next 2 years, it probably won't just be a move. You will probably move, but then there will be things that you don't see happening. Like maybe you find love. Maybe you've been looking for love. Maybe you didn't even think moving would kind of solve the problem, but maybe it does. Or maybe you're looking for more money. And like I keep saying, if we move over the next 2 years, there will be additional benefits. We could move somewhere that's like cheaper, and then we get a job that pays us more money. So it's like not only are we living for less, somewhere that's probably better, but we're also like saving more money and all that other stuff. So a lot of good moving energy for you. For others, this could just be you kind of like rebuilding something really nice after, after a Tower moment. So if you went through a Tower moment, it's like this new abundance is coming in for you, Scorpio. So I feel like this is definitely very positive for you. And I feel like there's a lot of just good energy here, Scorpio. I'm going to pull you another card. Yeah, I feel like there could be love coming in for some of you. For some of you, I don't think your focus is on love, is what I would say to you. Yeah, King of Cups. King of Cups is like a return to you. So I feel like something is returning to you here, Scorpio. For a lot of you, I do feel like it's more financial more than anything, because I do feel like you have been putting in a lot of work into finances. For others, I do feel like it could be love. Probably another water sign. As I've been saying all year, water on water is pretty much the best this year. So if you're looking for love, a water sign would probably be a good idea for you. King of Cups, as always, is my card of the home. So like I said, I feel like some of you could just be matching up with a new location if you are moving or traveling. I feel like that would be a good idea for you. And yeah, Karen says Tower on repeat. Right, you get the Tower like you've had it the past 3 nights, right? So yeah, definitely some Tower type energy coming in for you here, Scorpio. King of Cups could have to surround, it could be about love for you, Scorpio. So it could have to do with love, but I feel like it has more to do with people. It's kind of weird. Scorpio, I'm getting a million things right now, and I don't want to keep going on and on and on, but, I always get these messages about social media. So, number one, if you work in social media, or if you have anything to do with social media, as far as work is concerned, I feel like that this is actually very positive for you. It's like you are building a following. Maybe you've had to rebuild a following, but I feel like it's still good for you. But I get some sort of challenge as well with the Tower, of course. So, I feel like some of you have been through a challenge. This could be with just people in your life in general, Scorpio. So, you could have gone through challenges, difficulties with all your relationships, and it's like you're in a rebuilding period here. But yeah, this comes up every single night. Pretty crazy. So there you go, Scorpio. I like it. Regardless, bottom of the deck, Scorpio. Knight of Cups. So could be a knight in shining armor type love situation coming in for you as well. But thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. And Sagittarius. What do we have for you? Sagittarius, as always, this is already a shuffled deck, but I just want to get a better shuffle going on it. So let's see here, Sag. But let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. All right, Sag. Sagittarius, you have the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups here. Celebration. It's like you're going from, I feel, sadness to celebration here. For others, I'm getting, like, I feel like somebody makes you care about something. I don't know, crazy. Like I said, just a warning. For all you new people I see jumping in here, welcome, by the way. But just a warning, crazy messages tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like they're good anyway. But, yeah, I feel like somebody makes you have realize something about something. It's like they make you care about something, so that's nice. Could be love. It's like maybe you've been having a hard time caring about people in love. You know, it's like maybe the people come in, maybe they're okay, but maybe you also, they're just okay. Maybe they're not great. So this could be you meeting someone great. I feel like it could, for others, it's like a change in perspective is what's popping into my head here. Kind of another crazy message, but I feel like some of you, this feels work related to me or business related. So it's like maybe things haven't been going well, and maybe somebody says something to you that changes your perspective, and I feel like it makes you like think more positively about your job or about your business. And you know, again, if we change our beliefs like that, then things will probably go more positively for us. So I definitely like that. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here and the Eight of Pentacles. Love it. More money coming in for you. Again, Eight of Pentacles to me is material success on the horizon, so more money coming in the future. So I feel like there is more money coming in for you. Ace of Swords could be an offer for sure. It could also be an idea that you have. So for any of you, like I tell everybody, I mean, if there's ever a year to start a business, it's like this year and next year. Really good years for starting something new as far as I'm concerned. So if you have a business idea, now would be the time to get started. Just do it. Just get started. For others, I feel like this could be a legal payout as well. You have the Ten of Pentacles, so this is pretty interesting, but you could have a legal payout if you're waiting for it. Or there could be a settlement as well. This could also be something more that's like insurance. So it could be some sort of insurance payout, or like, what do you call it? Disability, something like that coming in for some of you as well. I also feel that this could be talking about paying attention to the details. Ace of Swords is laser-like focus on something. Eight of Pentacles is focusing on the tiny little details. So I'd say, I feel like the devil's in the details here for you, Sagittarius. So in anything that you're working on or anything important, just pay attention to the details, and I feel like that will make things go well. And finally, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit. So I feel like a lot of you, more money coming in. Of course, Ten of Pentacles is permanence as well. This is permanent money. Ten of Pentacles represents building, kind of building a legacy or leaving a legacy even to people in your life. It can represent inheritance as well, but I'm not really feeling that. I feel like this is something that you are building. You're building permanent things. The Hermit is you probably finding the details on how to be able to do this in your life. So if you're trying to build something permanent in your life, it's like you going inside and figuring out what you want to do in the first place to build something permanent. I do get Virgo here, by the way, and isn't that funny? Virgo has had a fire sign coming up in the reading, so some of you could be dating a Virgo, or there could be a Virgo coming in for you. Ten of Pentacles in love to me is your missing puzzle piece, or just somebody who's really good for you. So I feel like this could be very positive love coming in for you here, Sagittarius. But pretty good reading. A lot of clarity as well, Sagittarius. I feel like there could be a lot of clarity coming in for you here in multiple situations, love, money, pretty much every area of your life. So it's like a lot of clarity and a lot of closure coming in for you there. So I like it. Thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people and Capricorn? Capricorn, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Moon. Capricorn, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So definitely could be love. You could have your options in love here. Definitely could be a knight in shining armor type person. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign really, but it could be an earth sign as well. Like, again, you showed up in Virgo's reading. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you here. I also feel for others, to me, I feel like the Page of Pentacles is just talking about newness. And the Moon is like your fantasies. So I feel like a lot of you could be very surprised by some sort of idea that you have. It's like maybe you've been working in a corporation for your entire life, and maybe you have an idea to run away to like a temple in India and become a monk or something crazy like that. The Moon is bewilderment. The Moon is basically shocking the shit out of yourself. So a lot of you could be doing that. You could be having ideas that are just shocking, right? with the moon. But this is Neptune and Pisces. I keep talking about Neptune and Pisces. It's probably like one of the most important things we're dealing with right now. And it's like Neptune and Pisces challenges our own beliefs. That's why it's so shocking, because it's like we could be like, the example I always use with Neptune and Pisces is it's like we could be a vegan, for example, and then all of a sudden we could start thinking about eating meat. Or it could be the other way around as well. We could be like a diehard meat eater. I'm not saying what is right or what is wrong. I don't care what you eat whatever you want. But, it doesn't matter what's right or what's wrong. What it is we could be shocking ourselves by going from one extreme to another. We need to be careful of extremes, by the way, and going to extremes, but at the same time, we could have very powerful, life-changing moments with Neptune and Pisces. So, anything shocking that comes up here, Capricorn, pay attention to it. It's probably leading you down like a new path. Next, you have the Page of Cups and the Fool. I get job offer here, so I feel like for some of you, this could be a job offer or any other type of offer here is what I'd say to you, Capricorn. So it could be like a job offer, work offer, pretty much anything, and you could just be taking a leap of faith towards it. To others, this could be a love offer, and again, if you do get a love offer, the Fool says take the leap of faith, go for it. So if you want love, I would definitely say go for it. Even if you don't, even if you're kind of on the fence, if somebody asks you out, I would just go for it here, even if you're just kind of like maybe not. I feel like it could be a very happy moment for you, or it could be something that's very good for you as well. For others, I'm getting good news, so I feel like some of you could be getting good news. But again, I almost feel like that's attached to a job. So, like I said, if you are trying to get a job, or if you're getting a job, I feel like this is good news involving a job. It could also be like a promotion or raise, so I feel like it could be that type of good news as well. And I feel like you will be taking a leap of faith. I feel like a major new beginning for you here. Even with that Page of Pentacles, your first card, I felt like something new. I just feel like new, but it comes through some sort of shock or some sort of surprise is what I feel like saying. Because I almost feel like, again, bewilderment is the word that keeps popping into my head here. Crazy word to pop into my head, but I feel like it's just a surprising type of thing. But it also feels very positive, so I wouldn't worry about it. And finally, here you have the Knight of Cups and the Empress. So abundance coming in for you here. Knight of Cups, again, this could be an abundance of love offers. You could be going from no love to a bunch of love all of a sudden. You could also be this could be money. And the other thing is with the Moon card, the Knight of Cups is a card of your fantasies, and the Knight of Cups is the card of your imagination as well. But the Empress kind of says you could ground your imagination in reality, whatever your imagination is. It's like maybe you want to open up an orphanage for dogs in your city, or whatever you call that, and a shelter. That's the word I was looking for. So I feel like some of you maybe that's a thing for you, and maybe that's what you want to do, and maybe you're like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I don't care. So I feel like some of you could be, like I said, surprising yourself with these surprises, like we said. For others, I definitely feel that this could be an I love you. Like I said, I do feel this could be somebody coming in saying they love you. Maybe you've never gone on a date with this person. So that could be a surprise as well. You're like, I don't even know you. Why are you telling me this? So I feel like some of you could be dealing with that. For others, I just get more news. So like I said, a lot of good news coming in for you. That's pretty much all I get for you, Capricorn. But thank you, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. Here we go. And Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Three of Swords here, and the King of Swords, you showing up in a very strong position. So I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position at this time. For some of you, I'm just getting pretty much justice over a past breakup, which seems to be coming up a lot lately. So it might be, again, like, we have Saturn about to move forward next month, and all these other energies are starting to move forward more. So I feel like there could be a lot of clarity coming in, or there could be justice coming in from, like, past relationships. So Aquarius, I feel like that could be happening for some of you. For others, I feel like this is you just letting go of the past, plain and simple. Next, you have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So a lot of people showing up here. This could definitely be a new boss, by the way, to me here, Aquarius. So if you are hoping for a new job, this could just be a new boss. For others, I feel like this is you having a plan with your finances. As I always say, King of Pentacles to me is the most boring money card in the deck, because it's just straightforward money, right? Is the King of Pentacles. It is putting money in the bank. It is doing the boring things with your finances, like investing in a 401k and like all this other stuff. So to me, the King of Pentacles, the way that I read it, again, I know that not everybody reads it this way, but the way I read it is pretty boring. So I feel like a lot of you are, but the good news is, again, it's making your finances more reliable. So that's the most important thing with the King of Pentacles, is that it kind of represents reliable income or reliable money, and not so much just like, good large amounts of money coming in. The Emperor is saying that you are kind of putting together a plan for money, or you are putting together a plan that's more structured for your finances as well. And finally, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and you have the Chariot, so it could be a move for some of you here. This could also just say that you are in control of your own destiny here with these two cards. So I feel like you are in control of your own destiny. I also feel like you're being I feel very positive about this Knight of Pentacles for you. I feel like you are being very realistic about your future. I feel like you're being very grounded about like what you are actually capable of, and that's a good thing. But the good news that's also popping into my head is that, I think we need to be realistic about our capabilities, like in work and things like that. But that doesn't mean we should stop growing. And to me, this is saying that you are going to continue growing. So you might be realistic. You might be able to say, I want a promotion, I want a raise, but I realize that I can't really do the job that is required to get the raise. But you could also be saying with the Chariot here that you're like, but I'm willing to, go back to school, or I'm willing to go through training, or I'm willing to learn at least to figure out how to, do that job. So I feel like a lot of you are being realistic in that sense. Same thing in relationships as well. I feel like you're being very grounded, very realistic about relationships and the types of relationships you get into. So that looks really good as well. But definitely could be moving there, Aquarius. But thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. All right, Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. You had to wait 12 signs, not just 11 tonight. So thank you, Pisces. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have going on for you, Pisces people and Pisces. Pisces, wow, looks really good as always. So Pisces is worth the wait. You have the Ace of Cups in the Tower. This could be love, could be a surprise in love coming in for you. You've had the Tower you've had the Tower like 3 times over the past week, I would say, Pisces. So it could definitely represent a move. This could also just represent some sort of surprise in love. It could also just represent you rebuilding in love. This does not have to be a negative thing here, Pisces. It could just be you getting into a relationship that's much more positive, that rebuilds you. So again, this could be rather positive. I also feel like this is about a release as well. So some of you could be releasing a past relationship with these 2 cards, which is probably a good idea. You do have the 6 of Cups here. As I always say, to me, the six of Cups does not represent a person coming back from the past. To me, it just represents the thoughts. It represents the thoughts of something from the past. So, but this to me would say that you are probably releasing something from the past. You are letting go of it, and I do feel like that's a good idea as well. For others, this could be like a revelation also. The Ace of Cups is like an emotional, can represent your emotional force, and it can represent like an emotional revelation. The Tower is just a revelation. So I feel like some of you could be having a revelation about just anything in your life. Next, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the Justice card as well. 2 of Pentacles, needing to have more fun. Pisces, this comes up for you all the time. I do feel like a lot of you need to have more you time, Pisces, for yourself. I feel like you need to do more fun things as well, whatever it is that you consider to be fun. This would also tell me that you are kind of getting better at where you put your energy. The Justice card, as I always say, is cause and effect. It's you realizing how the things that you do equal like energy coming back to you. That made no sense, what I just said, Pisces. But I feel like you are realizing how to tip the scales in your favor. Let's put it that way. So I feel like that is going to be very helpful. I also feel like you need to be more flexible as well. And in that, it's like in how you get the scales to tip in your favor. It's like I feel like saying that. I feel like for some of you, it's like your old tricks aren't working anymore, is what I feel like saying. I don't think these are old tricks, but it's like maybe you have a certain way of dealing with certain people in your life, and I don't think this is a bad thing, but I just feel like there are going to be changes in the way that you deal with people in your life, or in the way that you deal with your money, for example. It's like maybe things are going to have to change, and that's okay. So I feel like saying that you need to learn new tricks. It's almost like an old dog needs to learn new tricks here, Pisces, is what I'm getting. But overall, positive. Like I said, Justice, you really can't beat that. And finally, you have the 6 of Cups here and the 2 of Wands here, Pisces. And let's see. And the Six of Swords, love it. 2 sixes, Pisces, so definitely moving forward on the right path. Definite improvements as well. 2 of Wands is you standing in your personal power, you being very bold. I also feel like it could be a card of movement. 6 of Cups says that obstacles are being removed from your life in general. So 6 of Cups to me almost represents like a turnaround type situation in your life where there have been obstacles, there have been challenges for you to get something that you want. And like I said, the 6 of Cups says those obstacles are being removed. Things are getting easier. It's also a card of soulmates as well. So again, if you believe in soulmates or anything like that, could represent a soulmate coming in for you. 2 of Wands is you like discovering this. Like discovering a soulmate. For others, I'm also getting original idea. 2 Wands is a card of originality, so I feel like a lot of you could be making money, or you could be doing something that nobody in your family or nobody in your life has ever done before. Could be like going back to school, could be like starting a business, could be anything like that. And I feel like there could be a lot of success in doing something that is original to you, Pisces, but maybe it's not original to like the world, but maybe you're doing something that has never been done before by people around you, and I feel like this will be very good, whatever it is. So, Pisces, that looks amazing as always, and yeah, is there anything else here? That's it. So, thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, so we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So, let's see what we have for the pick a card. All right, 1, 2, and 3, people. And the deck is upside down. Let's see. All right, 1, 2, and 3. And this is an already shuffled deck, as always, everybody, but just want to get a good shuffle going here. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you could just be increasing your finances, plain and simple here. So I feel like there could be more money coming in for you. It could be based off of some sort of idea, like a creative idea, something that you are working on creatively, or it could be, anything else. For others, I feel like this is you going from one relationship to another. 6 of Pentacles, this is weird, right here, card number 1, people. 6 of Pentacles is like you going from a relationship where maybe it could be like a no contact situation. I'm getting a million things here. It could be like a no contact situation. It could be a breakup. It could be anything. It's like you're going from a relationship where there is nothing to a new relationship that's much more passionate. So I'd say card number 1, if you're like focusing on an ex or anything like that, I feel like it's time to focus on something new with these cards. Definite new beginnings here. For card number 2, we have the Justice card and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be getting justice, obviously, if somebody lied to you here, or cheated on you, or stole from you, or anything like that. So card number 2, if you were lied, cheated on, stolen from, whatever, I feel like you could be getting justice here. For those of you who don't have any issues in love, could definitely be something legal, so you could be getting justice in a legal matter. I also feel like for others, this could be you being very tactical in your life. This is kind of a boring message, I'm not going to lie, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you are realizing how to, again, get the scales to tip in your favor. This could be anything. It could be like the way you communicate with people. It's almost like you're learning what buttons to press in your life to get what you want in just different areas of your life, and it's probably a good thing. So that's what I'd say there. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Tower, again, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be looking, this is the desire of everybody right now. Like I keep saying, Uranus and Taurus, it's like everybody wants this, permanence. Wants things permanently, wants things that last in their life. So this could be a job, it could be finances, it could be your health, it could be a relationship that lasts forever, it could be anything. But I feel like card number 3, I feel like that this is just saying that you are having a desire for permanent situations in your life, things that last forever, things that are steady, things that are supportive, things that are reliable, all those things. I also feel like for some of you, this could just talk about a move. So I feel like a lot of you could be either moving for a job, or you could even, I suppose you could be moving for love as well with this card, but just, could be a move. But that looks pretty good. So thank you, everybody, again for being here. Thank you for putting up with the crazy messages tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. That's what we're going to do. Super chats, of course, will get preference. Please, everybody, be patient tonight as well. I have a ton of super chats to answer already. So I do answer super chats in order, and I pretty much do not miss anybody. So so make sure to pay attention, because I'm going in order. Minnow Amanda, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the kind words, as always. You say, thank you for being great to me every day. No problem. And you say, collective message. We are going to do a collective thanks to Minnow Amanda. So let's get this collective going. I'm going to timestamp this one as well. And like I said, I was going to do a collective at the end. So 2 collectives tonight, everybody. All right, for the collective here, we have the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of everybody in the collective that's here right now is probably letting go of past problems and moving more towards a self-sufficient energy. So a lot of you could be cutting out toxic situations, toxic people, toxic addictions, toxic whatever from your life, and this is going to lead to more self-sufficient energy, better energy in your life. This is going from undisciplined to extreme discipline. So I'd say that people in the collective, you are all becoming more disciplined with these 2 cards. Next in the collective, we have the Two of Swords and the Sun. Yeah, look at it. This is very crazy. This is like black and white energy. It's like we're going from like negative to positive. Same thing, negative to positive. So I feel like a lot of you in the collective are making decisions here with these 2 cards. It's like no decision to decision. This is like not being sure what to do, having your eyes closed, opening your eyes. So it's like we're playing the opposites game here. So I feel like a lot of you could be being enlightened to what you're supposed to be doing, or you are being enlightened to a decision that you're supposed to be making. The Sun, best card in the deck, celebration. I would also say if you are having a hard time making a choice, I feel like your answer for freedom is to just make a decision. It doesn't matter what it is. I keep saying this to mostly Virgo, but I definitely feel like the energy is in the chart that we just need to make a decision in our life. No matter what the decision is, we just have to choose. So I feel like everybody in the collective needs to choose something. And finally, for the collective, we have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a ton of this Knight in Shining Armor energy. Like I keep saying, North Node in Cancer, we are probably not going to tolerate relationships that are not fulfilling to us, whatever that means for you. It's going to be different for everybody. But so there is a ton of Knight in Shining Armor type relationship stuff coming in for people. So I feel like for a lot of people, you could be finding a Knight in Shining Armor. Nine of Wands says be open to this person and, don't close off to them if you're looking for love. For others, this is you needing to pay attention to your imagination. Nine of Cups says is your imagination, but it says you can have whatever you want. Nine of Wands says you just have to experiment to get there. Nine of Wands is the card of experimentation. I always say this. To me, it's a card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So it says maybe you want to write a book. So what do? Write a book. Write a bunch of books and see what book works. It might not be what you thought it was. Like I always tell the stories. It's like the guy who wrote Game of Thrones, he was writing like some other book before he wrote Game of Thrones. He was writing something totally different before he wrote that. So do you even know what that book is? Because I don't. So, exactly. That's the point. Write a book. Writers write. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, I'm sure whatever those people are, they do it every single day. So I feel like a lot of you need to experiment, try new ways of doing things, but also just take chances with this Nine of Wands. But there you go. Thank you, Amanda. Again, really appreciate it. But there you go. Matt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Just a card for the next few weeks. Feeling good. You have the Five of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like you're taking a leap of faith. It's like you're moving away from sadness, moving towards just kind of being more free-spirited, more open, and kind of like getting out there and doing more things. So I like that. Yeah, the Lovers. Could be love coming in for you, Matt, as well. The Lovers to me would be new love. So I feel like there is like new love coming in for you here with the Lovers. But I like it. Matt, definitely new choices. I feel like you're more open to risk as well. So, but positive risk. We're talking about, educated risks that you could be taking. His favorite, thank you for the super chat. His favorite, if you have a question, if you could pop it in down below, I will be happy to answer it. Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say a couple cards for August. Raymond, hey, Raymond, I like this. Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there could be love coming in for you here with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is you being very attractive at this time. So get out there. But this could also be a fire sign woman coming in for you. Four of Swords says, do not sleep on this. So put the energy in, but I like that. Yeah, this is very bold energy, Raymond. So I do feel like you will be feeling more bold, more kind of like awake and alive this month. So Raymond, I love it. His favorite, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I move on from Corey? I would say yes. As I always say, if you're asking me, the answer is yes. If you're asking, should I move on from, you're already thinking about it, which means you should move on. So I would say yes. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, yes. Eight of Pentacles says, put the work in to find true fulfillment. Nine of Cups. So I would say yes, is what I would say to you, for sure, with those cards. I feel like there's better, more fulfilling love coming in for you. Marina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, no, you don't. You say, should I take the new job offer or keep my current post? You have the Strength card, the High Priestess. I feel like you are going to keep your current job. And actually, I feel like that's a better idea. I feel like you need to stick it out. The Strength card, every once in a while, to me, kind of just represents sticking something out, seeing something through to the end. And so I feel like you are going to stay at your current job, is what I'd say to you here for whatever reason. The High Priestess says that there could be hidden details that you do not realize about your current job that could be positive. And that's kind of what I feel for you here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is my card of doubling down on something. Marina, what I would tell you is that if you are going to keep your current job, double down and make sure to work really hard, because I feel like there's a lot of future potential with that High Priestess for whatever reason at your current job. If you decide to pick the new job offer, I would say same thing, double down. But I really see you staying where you are, is what I would say. That's what the cards are telling me, and I feel like there's like a lot of potential, but I would just double down. Yeah, Four of Wands, you are committed to your current job, is what I'd say. So I feel like you are going to stay there. For sure. And I do feel like it's a good idea. Rosemary, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I know you're not a doctor, but will my health be better? You have the Eight of Cups. Thank you for the super chat if I didn't say that, but the World, I would say yes. Eight of Cups could represent walking away from something. Literally, it could represent like needing to change something about you, obviously, to get healthier. But the World is a very good card, so I would say yes to you. Yeah, the Emperor following a plan. I just feel like you need to follow some sort of plan. It could be a diet plan, your doctor's plan for whatever it is that they want you to do. But the Emperor just says follow a plan and things will heal. So I would say yes. I feel like your health will be better. But follow a plan. Eight of Cups would represent cutting things out. So I would just focus on that as well. Journey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it as always. You say, am I going to get an investment deal? 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I would say yes. 10 of Wands is releasing a burden. The 6 of Cups is a turnaround, but it's also being happy. It's just a card of happiness. So that to me is a yes for sure. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. In need of some advice. Thank you for your awesomeness. Thank you for the kind words. Power of the P, you have the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. I feel like you need to sleep on something. I kind of got that here, is what I'd say to you. Here, Power of the P. Knight of Swords is rushing to make a decision, but it says you are being too hasty. So, and the Hermit is like needing to find your inner light. So I feel like whatever you're trying to do or whatever you're thinking about here, I feel like you need to give it more time, is what I feel like these cards are saying. And lately I've been telling people not to do that. So I feel very much the opposite for you, but I feel like you need to give something some time. So that's what I hope that helps. Jive, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what am I not seeing? That you can take control, is what I'd say to you, Jive. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of being able to turn around your situation. But, again, since you asked, what am I not seeing? It would say that you are not seeing that you could turn things around with the Wheel of Fortune. This is also your personal vision, getting very clear on like where you see your life going. So I feel like you need to do that, like get very clear on it. I actually feel like you're on the right path. I feel like you have nothing to worry about, really. I'm being super picky by saying that. So I feel like things are fine for the most part. No doubt about it. And why are we hiding people? Let me see here. And hold on one second. Can we unban Judith, by the way? Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's good. All right. Tutti Frutti, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Crushing on a friend, not ideal. May have advice cards. You have the Magician here, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I would take your time. I don't like the Five of Pentacles here, is what I'd say to you, because that would represent feeling left out in the cold. But you do have this right here. You have the Magician, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Magician says you can have whatever you want, and the Queen of Pentacles just says kind of take your time here. Yeah, Queen of Cups. It's like you're waiting for some sort of change here. Page of Swords, are you spying on this person? Is what I'm going to say to you. But what I would say here is I would take your time. I wouldn't rush this situation. I do feel like there could be interest, even with that Five of Pentacles. But it's like the person maybe is cold or stone-faced with this King of Swords. So it's like maybe you don't know all the details, is what I would say to you here. Yeah, I feel like there are other love opportunities for you in the meantime. I'm wondering if they're seeing somebody or if they were seeing somebody recently or something like that. But Queen of Cups is like you waiting for a change in the situation, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not crazy about this, if I'm being honest with you, Tutti Frutti. Eight of Swords, keeping yourself stuck to one person. But, I feel like there's potential there, but my concern for you with all those cards is time. Like, how long is it going to take for this to actually turn into something? So, I feel like it would take too long. I don't really like that King of Swords. And normally I love the King of Swords, by the way, but for some reason I'm not feeling it for you. So I feel like it just would take too long to get them to kind of commit or something, or for you to get what you want. So that's what I hope that makes sense. That's what I feel for you. Bobby GMAC, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Bobby, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Stunning KC, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. You say, please give 3 new subscribers a few cards. Please note these are answered in order. The super chats are received after pick a card. Hit like 2. Thank you, KC. If you are a new person here, if tonight is your first night, pop in a question down below. I will be happy to answer. I'm going to pick 3 new people to answer, so only if you're a new person, pop it in down below. Nelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hi, Chris. You said Z wanted justice with something. What was that? 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I feel like you will be hearing communication about this, is what I would say to you here. King of Cups. It's like sometimes what you have to realize about like justice or wanting justice about something is it's like, maybe this person doesn't deserve justice in anything, but it doesn't matter because it's like their experience, and for whatever reason that's popping into my head. So I feel like in their experience it's like they feel like things need to be balanced out. So maybe it's not like justice, like like you would think of justice, but maybe it's like it's more balance, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what I'm getting here on these cards. I do feel like they're going to step up here with this 4 of Wands for whatever reason. I feel like with this 8 of Wands there will be communication, but the 8 of Wands would kind of represent closure because the 8 of Wands represents a conclusion. So again, maybe it's not like justice like we think of the word justice, but maybe it's some sort of closure in this situation, is what I would say to you, Nelly. And yeah, here they are right here wanting to return. King of Wands. Yeah, it feels very personal to me, is what I'd say to you. So I hope that makes sense. And yeah, I feel like it's just saying that they want to, it's more of a closure type situation. I hope that makes sense. Debbie Will, thank you for being here and welcome. You are new. You say, I just got a job within the next few months. Will I enjoy it? Debbie, I feel like you will love it, is what I would say to you here. You have the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, Debbie. So the Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy, feeling very fulfilled. 7 of Pentacles, putting the work in. 7 of Pentacles also is kind of like a card of seeing a harvest. So it's just saying that you are going to see a harvest in this situation. You will be getting paid for the job, So that's kind of what that's saying. Death. Yeah, this one's going to be a transformation for you. So I feel like this is going to be very good for you, Debbie. I think that you are going to love it, is what I'd say to you. Irem, by the way, yes, feel free to ask your question down below. I'll happily answer it. Angelina, I'm going to pick you too. Angelina, you say, my question is, do you see my prayers coming true? I would say yes, the Chariot and the Page of Cups. The Chariot does say, like, again, people ask me, are the prayers going to come true? I always say, make sure you take control of the situation here with the Chariot card. So it says, like, don't just rely on the prayers. It says the prayers are great, but also take control, take action on your prayers. But the Page of Cups is your prayers. So yes, I feel like they will come true. No doubt about it, for sure. Literally, Michelle, I got your question right here. Thank you for the super chat. You say, advice on A, stay or go. You have the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I mean, well, this would say that you have to be strong. The Ace of Swords is strength because it is a card of fortitude, having the strength to do something, probably moving on. As I always say, like, my rule here is if you're thinking about leaving, you're already thinking about it. So the answer is you should probably leave, right? It's like, don't hold on to something just because it's there, The 6 of Wands is a card of attention as well. And the Knight of Wands, I don't know, I feel like you probably will you will end up leaving, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like you will probably end up going, is what I'd say there. Yeah, that's what I feel. New from Carrie. Carrie, thank you. And you say, I'm new. How does my career look? You have the Hierophant, very straightforward. You could feel a little boxed in with these two cards, is what I would say to you, Carrie. The Hierophant is like a lot of rules. The Hangman is also a lot of rules, like in a lot of ways, because it's like feeling stuck, feeling like you are stuck in limbo. So I don't think this is terrible for you, but it's also not great. It's like, I feel like this is what you really want, the star. I feel like you want to either stand out and be the star, or you want to have fulfillment in what you are doing. I do see this for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are very focused on like seeing some sort of result from what they do in their job, meaning like if you're working in a big corporation and if you don't see a direct result, I feel like a lot of people are going to be moving away from that type of work, because for whatever reason, I just see it in the chart. I feel like people are going to need to see more of a result. So either people are going to be moving to smaller jobs where they can see the results of what they do, or they're going to be doing something that, you know, more heart-based or more passion-based so they can see the results. But that's kind of what I get for you. Cecilia, hello. Thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Scorpio and Aries, what type of business should we open? Something based off of a hobby. I say this every single night to a lot of people because it's true. If you look at the chart, you know, basically if you are going to start a business, it should be something that is based off of passion, something that's based off of a hobby that you have. Five of Wands is literally the card of hobbies, literally. So it says whatever hobbies you have, like look into them, and could you turn one of them into a business? Six of Swords. This will lead to improvements. Why should we be turning a business into hobbies, or a hobby into a business? It's very simple. Because number one, you'll enjoy it. Number two, because you can play with circles. What the hell does that mean, right? I'm going to give everybody a lesson right now. Playing with circles is, if you start a business based off of a hobby, it allows you to branch out into other things. It's like not only could you just start the business, but you could also start a YouTube channel. If you start a business off of a hobby, you're already interested in it, so it's like you could probably talk about it forever, right? So then you could start a YouTube channel. Then you could probably teach classes as well and sell the classes. It's like there's many circles of things that you can do around a hobby, so it's not just a hobby. This is how a guy on YouTube can make a shit ton of money with a worm farm channel. Google it. Go to YouTube, type in worm farm. There's a guy who has a huge channel on a worm farm. So there you go. Irem, thank you again. I am going to answer your question since I told you I would. You say, does my crush have feelings for me? Will he message me someday? He is married. I'm a Virgo. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I wouldn't wait for anybody, is what I'd say to you. Virgo, I feel like you're missing puzzle pieces out there. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. I feel like you need to date, is what I'd say to you. So I would say no. He's married. Here's my problem with married men in general. I would never date a married man. I would never date a man in general. But what I would say is my problem with married men dating women is the fact that married men have what we call a comfort zone. If they are married, they know that their wife is probably not going to leave. This is not always the case, but it usually is. So they know that they have the comfort zone in the wife, right? So it's like they're never going to leave as long as she never finds out. Or who knows, maybe some wives do find out and they just don't care. But the point is, in my experience, the men usually don't leave. And again, is it always true? No. I'm sure I'm going to get 900 comments from people telling me about their Uncle Billy Bob whose wife left him because he cheated, right? But, you know, for the most part, they don't leave. I've seen it a million times. So I feel like you need to date, is my point. Ace of Pentacles says date, and it says get out there. So I feel like I would just say no, is what I'd say to you. So there you go. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I am a Virgo sun, Taurus moon, may have a card for the week ahead. Amazing. Three of Pentacles, work. So I feel like you are going to be working, is what I'd say to you, Maisie. But this is a card of quality work. Judgment, yeah. This could be like a rebirth work week for you. There could be like a lot of energy returning to you with these two cards. I love these two cards together, Maisie. It's just like a quality work week type of energy, and also feeling like energy is returning to you. So I love it. Amazing. Maisie. Actually, I'm pulling more cards for you, Maisie, because I am. So, Maisie, again, you have the Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Actually, that didn't help. More straightforward work energy for you, Maisie. Page of Pentacles is a card of doing something new. It might be a good time for you to do more work or put more work into something that you're interested in. Two of Pentacles does say don't just work. It says you need to get out there and you need to put the work into something with the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles also says have fun. It says put work into having fun. So I definitely feel like it would be a good week for you to not just only focus on work. I feel like you need to also focus on having fun and things like that as well. So that's what I would say there. Yeah, Two of Cups, perfect match. So I feel like there's this could be love coming in for you, but it's also a fun card. So I would get out there and have fun, Maisie. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did Carlos consciously pick Patricia for having a relationship because she reminded him of me? I recently found out he liked me in high school. The Empress, I would actually say yes to you. So I would say yes is what I would say to you. Yes, this is what I feel like saying. I don't know what else to say, Christina, but you have the Empress literally talking about attraction and like how somebody looks, right? And you have Temperance as well. And like Temperance is a card of like turning water into wine, but it's also like a card of like energy exchange and alchemy, like turning something into something else. Literally, him turning her into you. Does that make sense, what I just said? I hope so. Yeah, 3 of Wands, yeah. So I would say, to answer your question, I would say yes, is what I'd say to you. Lena96, thank you for the super chat. Lena, hold on one second. I'm going to change the deck, so hold on one second. I gotta get a new deck going on here for you. So, Lena, what do we have going on for you? You say, do Chris and I have soulmate or karmic connection? So, Lena, let's see what is going on for you. 2 Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say this is more karmic. 6 of Pentacles to me is a karmic connection. I always tell people, don't get too caught up on what type of connection your lover is. You know, number 1, it doesn't matter. Okay? Number 2, I don't know if I believe in most of them. Number 3, it's like, if it's a good relationship, just keep it going. But, Lena, I would definitely say karmic with the 6 of Pentacles. 6s represent karma to me. So, yeah, it could even be a twin flame. I mean, you got these 2 fire cards here. You have the Page Wands and the 2 Wands. Could be also, like, more of a twin flamey type of energy there as well. Erica Fisher, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And you say, my life is upside down. I need a blessing. Erica, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. Here, 7 of Cups. I feel like you just need to focus on what you want. I feel like you need to let go of all the stuff, you know, all the distractions with the 7 of Cups. But 7 of Cups says, when you focus on exactly what you want, you will get it. That's what the 7 of Cups says. So that's what I feel like you need to do. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a very driven energy, Erica. It is a very good energy for you. And it's a card of being very focused as well. So I feel like you just need to focus on what you want. I like it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. You have the Judgment card and the Knight of Wands as well. So I feel like there's going to be, I feel like you're going through a transformation. You're going through like a rebirth as well. And the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're deciding to like move towards more passions, like I've said to other people. So I like it. Very good energy for you. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, a card for me and my new love interest. A lot of attraction here, Rose, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, 7 of Wands says make sure to be open. You know, make sure to not be closed off. 6 of Wands, a lot of attraction, a lot of attention, a lot of very good energy here for you. And the 7 of Wands, just being like open. So I would just be open, but that looks very positive. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I like the Queen of Pentacles on a love question because, especially new love, it says you're moving in a new direction, but it's also a card that says you're kind of like taking the steps. You're following a certain level. You're following certain steps to get the relationship going. So very, very good. Damalu, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for Nick Aqua and I, Leo. Does he really want us to be together? I would say yes. 9 of Cups. Love. Here, strength, Leo, going on here. 2 of Cups, perfect match. Yes. So, Damalu, I would say yes. No doubt about it. 9 of Cups. If this is long distance as well, this is perfect for you. So if you two are at a distance, 9 of Cups, long distance relationship, strength, needing to be strong at this time, but 2 of Cups being together. So yes, this looks amazing. Randy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for next week. You have the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Wands. I feel like this is a perfect match. There could be love coming in for you, number 1, but this could also just say you're picking a new path in the week. You're starting something new. 10 of Wands is like releasing a burden, Randy. And the Star, getting something you wish for, getting something you want. Looks good to me. Star is total fulfillment. I don't know, next week is looking awesome, people. So I feel like there could be a lot of good energy for everybody. But for you, Star, like I said, wish, getting something you wish for, getting something you want. That looks good. Barb Forbes, happy birthday, Barb. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. She say, please tell me about full-time job, abundance, ability to get Benjamin through high school. You have the King of Cups here, the Sun, yeah. The King of Cups is returning to something, Barb, so it's probably you just returning to work, if that makes sense. The Sun is attention, so, but it's also the best card in the deck. So celebration, happiness, good things coming in for you. Like I said, best card in the deck here. Queen of Wands, I do feel like you've had this card with me before. I'm almost positive you've had the Queen of Wands. It is a card of needing to be bold and really needing to go for what you want in work or in business and things like that. And the Nine of Wands as well. I feel like there's like a lot of opportunities for you with the Nine of Wands, so definitely get out there. And as far as for Benjamin, you have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like things will be fine. Two of Swords just need to make a choice. But the Eight of Wands, very quick movements forward. So I feel like a lot of success coming in for you here. Five of Wands, like you feel like there's competition, but that Two of Swords says there is no competition. Yeah. And the High Priestess, I feel like you just need to take action here, Barb, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Queen of Cups, change in direction. Major changes for you, Barb. But that looks really good. Ethel, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, thank you for Sagittarius reading today. Can I have a message for the week? Anything I need to be aware of in work, legal, or love matters? You have the Nine of Pentacles. Good week. Just like I just said. Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands could be marriage. If you are looking for love, could be you meeting someone you will marry. Or, this could be a little bit more boring, I'm not going to lie, because this could just say that you're on the right path to meet somebody that you're going to marry if that's what you're looking for. Four of Wands, celebration. Nine of Pentacles, feeling really like self-sufficient and all that other good stuff as well. Devil, let go of the past. If I was being super picky about that, yeah, Eight of Cups. Make a clean cut from the past here, Ethel. But Nine of Swords, it's like you are charging forward very quickly towards things that you want. So, Ethel, this is an amazing energy. I like it a lot. I feel like a lot of good stuff for you. No doubt about it. Feeling much better next week as well. Vanessa Romero, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You said a couple cards for me. You have the Four of Swords, Vanessa, and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like you've been on a break from things in general for quite a long time. The Fool just says it's time to take a leap of faith. So I feel like it's time for you to take a leap of faith towards things that you want in your life in general with that Fool card. But the Four of Swords, this is saying like get up and start moving. David, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. David, did you want to change your question? Actually, David, let me know down below, and because I think I saw you wanted to change your question. So, David, just let me know. HJ Tan, thank you for the super chat. Can I have a couple cards for my upcoming year, love, money, etc.? Yes. You have the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you are growing at this time, so major personal growth period for you. A lot of people are getting this personal growth thing. I think that it has a lot to do with the Leo, well, it probably has to do with the Leo energy, Leo season, but it probably also has to do with the Capricorn energy as well. So focusing on personal growth, personal development. Page of Cups could be like new work offers and job offers, but really this is very good for love. So Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you if you're looking for love. Could be a water sign coming in for you. This is also very good for work. This could represent new offers, raises, promotions, whatever it is that you're looking for. So I feel like there's major changes. Yeah, you have the Hangman. So this could be a Pisces that's coming in for you in love, by the way. But this could also be you delaying yourself in work. So I feel like you need to like take off in work and kind of like make things happen. All right, so David wanted to know about his book, right? Is that what I'm reading for? So David, you have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing, David. Three of Wands is just saying that, it's a card of foresight, which I feel like is happening for you. You just like planning the future, you planning to do this. And Ace of Pentacles just says, go on the journey. You will be successful. So I feel like you'll be very successful is what I would say to you. Melissa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what are Richard's feelings? Will he communicate? Seven of Swords, get out of your head. Let go of the fears. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, 2 sevens. Let go of your fears. But Seven of Pentacles is like a card of some sort of turnaround. I feel like there will be a turnaround here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there will just be more work put into this situation. Eight of Pentacles is asking you to pay attention to the details, though. Melissa, it's like saying, pay attention to what is being said in the situation. But I do feel like there are feelings there. I wouldn't worry about it. But also, I do feel like there will be communication. He could be busy. Yeah, I feel like you need to be patient, is what I'd say to you. But I do feel like there will be, communication. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Christina Nava, I do have to clarify now. You say, will Aunt and I win big? You have the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Is what I'd say to you. This could be very good for you. So, I don't know if you're gambling or what you're doing, but Wheel of Fortune, luckiest card in the deck, so I'd say yes. Or there could be some sort of win. Might not be big, but definitely. Stunning KC, thank you for the super chat. You say, couple of cards for Brittany. Brittany, you have the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups here, Brittany. So, Brittany, this would represent, I feel like saying let go of the past for some reason. So if you're holding on to anything from the past, I would let it go. But this could also represent needing to focus on what you want. The Four of Cups is a card of manifestation. It is a card of like focusing on what you want in love and attracting it into your life. So I feel like you need to be very focused at this time with those two cards on what you want. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pull a general direction card for my Cancer sister, Jackie? Give her good energy. You got it. She has the Three of Cups, celebration. Yeah, Empress, very good energy. The Empress is a card of abundance. So I feel like there will be abundance in this situation for her. Three of Cups is needing to kind of like work more on a team. It's kind of weird. Like I would say maybe like 40% of the people I read for get this message about needing to work on a team. What is it? I don't know. But for some reason, I feel like for a lot of people, like opening up more to teamwork type situations in career is probably a better idea this year than not doing it. So like whether that's networking, building a network, just being friendly to the people you work with, for some reason, it seems to be having an effect. So I feel like if she could do that in work, she will be more successful. Yeah, she needs to let go of the past here, but King of Swords is like she's smart enough to do it. She's smart. She has the knowledge to be successful. She just actually has to do it. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Should my cousin leave her husband? Well, again, you know my answer is probably going to be if she's thinking about it, then the answer is yes. Probably yes. If you're thinking about it, the answer is probably yes. I don't know if he is being too cold and distant in the relationship in the first place, or maybe he's not upholding his part of the deal here in being married, then I would say yes, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Hierophant. I don't. These are good cards, though. Is what I'd say. It's like I encourage people, like if there's still love there, then she should try to fix it. But if there isn't, then no. If she's thinking about leaving, she probably should. But the Hierophant is a card of marriage, so I do feel like it can be fixed here. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups, feeling sad, but this says that there are ways to change it. Is what I'd say there. Bobby Joe, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say health, balance, social time. I work 13-hour shifts. You have the Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This looks very good for you. Ace of Swords is a very good card for all of this. I mean, it's a card of communication, social time, like all that other stuff as well. The Ace of Swords is also a card of strength, so it's kind of like the strength card in the tarot. So it is about like needing to be focused and strong at this time. But Ten of Pentacles, a lot of money, a lot of success. Ten of Pentacles is just a card of it's a card of permanence as well. Like I've said this several times tonight. So to me, it's like a card that says things will be permanent in your life, or that you are building like long-term stability basically with this Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like things are gonna go really well. I feel like you need to get out of your head for sure here, Bobby. And the Ace of Wands, I feel like there's almost like a new beginning for you. So I would be open to like any new opportunities is what I'd say to you, but I don't know, that looks really good. So I feel like things are fine. Ellie M, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my date on Monday take place? Yes, definitely. The world is literally my dating card, Ellie. The Hermit, I would say don't clam up here, open up to it, but I would say yes to you, Ellie. Toys and Fun Wonderland, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. You say, need to know about my finances. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. This would represent a new beginning to me, but it would say that you need to have a new beginning in your finances. So to me, this would say, like, get a new job, get a new business, start something new, like that type of energy. So I feel like this is you needing to start something new, work or business-wise, or the Magician is also about using all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. So if you are not using your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to make money in some way, if you have some sort of hidden talent, this would represent needing to use that to make more money. So that's what I'd say to you here. Yeah, definitely something new. Ten of Swords, leaving something behind. Ten of Swords, actually, on finances, I consider to be a good card because to me, it is the card of commerce. To me, it is a card of going from one thing to another in business. So I feel like there could be some sort of like business or work change here that will change your finances. Yeah, Chariot, you are in control. You will have a victory, but this says you need to take control of your finances to make it a victory. But it's definitely some sort of change that you're making. It could be a move as well. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Job number 1 for by a mile. I'm not even. The other card was the Tower for job number 2. So job number 1, I feel like it's gonna be way better for you. This is you being very happy. So I like it. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gemini came back. What now? I would say don't stay stuck in this situation. Three of Pentacles. I mean, Three of Pentacles is good, but Eight of Swords says, like, basically, don't keep yourself trapped if it's not right. If it's right, it's right. But Eight of Swords says don't keep yourself trapped. Three of Pentacles, good card for teamwork here. Yeah, but you do have the Five of Swords. Like, this to me would represent selfish behavior. So that is what I would be careful of. If you are noticing selfish behavior from the Gemini, then I would leave. But as long as things stay like this right here, the Three of Pentacles, then things will be fine. Yeah, I feel like there's just, I don't know, this is like good bad is what I would say to you here. So, Andrea, to me, this is like saying that there's just like a need to keep it realistic, but also there's a need for you to make sure that you don't live in the fantasy of what the relationship could be, if that makes sense, Andrea. But yeah, so that's what I would make sure of. You have the Six of Swords, improvements. So I feel like there could be improvements here, but I think there's a need to kind of keep it kind of like, you know, straightforward, basically. So that's what I'd say to you there. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, is what I would say to you here. Bria, I am almost at your question. I am like just a couple away from you, so I'm almost there. All right. Yeah, Elizabeth, I'll keep an eye out for you, actually. I was going to wait, but I will keep an eye out for your question. Tam Hackett, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, sorry, sunny chance of my boss and I getting together or at least hanging out. That's a dangerous game there. But let's see. Let me just, let's see what is going on for you here, Tam Hackett. So, Tam, you have the Magician in this situation. I feel like you can have whatever you want. Ace of Swords, there needs to be communication about the two of you getting together if that's what you want. But the Magician says you could attract this into your life. Four of Pentacles, Chariot. I don't know. I feel like there's a chance here for you. Four of Pentacles, I do not like to see financial cards on questions about love, especially when two people work together. Because to me, it's, it kind of says that work is the problem. It's basically saying that is the challenge. But the Chariot says there could be a victory here. So I would say yes, I feel like there's a chance here, but there needs to be more communication about it, is what I'd say to you. Bria, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how does my Leo X feel about me? Will he come towards me? I feel like there is love here, actually, believe it or not. Yes, I feel like you will be getting back together. I never say that. Trust me, I am the meanest reader on YouTube. I tell everybody that they're not getting back together with their ex. So yes, I feel like you will be getting back together with them, literally. So there you go. Yes. Victoria, I think this is Victoria L. You say, thank you for the super chat, by the way. You say, did my sister-in-law hack my phone? Four Cups, Six of Swords. I would say it doesn't really feel like hacking to me. I don't know. Maybe you like left it somewhere and she grabbed it. Is more what I'm seeing in my head. So yes, no. I don't know if that's considered hacking or not. So I would say yes, no. I hope that makes sense. Victoria L. Is what I'd say. I don't know. I feel like things are going to be fine in this situation, though. You have the Wheel of Fortune turn around. Kazigi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, keep thinking about Libra man. Will he come around? I would say no. I feel like there's new love coming in for you. So I feel like there's new love coming in for you. I feel like it's an earth sign. Yeah. To me, the Page of Pentacles is very specific. It says that, to me, it's a new person, no matter what. So, especially if we're asking about an ex here. So I feel like this is saying that there's new love coming in for you. So I would say someone new. Yeah, I feel like you're thinking about this person, but I feel like there's someone new. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up to new love, is what I'd say to you. I definitely feel like it's someone new, for sure. Yeah, I feel like you need to get very clear on what you want. No doubt about it. Drippin' and Nice, what is up? Thank you for the super chat. You say, will my parents like him or will they disapprove? I don't think you should care what they think, but what I would say is, yeah, I mean, Nine of Wands, not a bad card. Six of Wands, attention. Yeah, I feel like things will be fine, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like they'll pay very good attention to him. Yeah, looks really good, is what I'm going to say here. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. I think they'll see him as very grounded, hardworking, stable, all those other good things. So I think they will like him for sure. All right, everybody. I think I'm caught up. So if I have not answered your question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to stick around and take a few more questions. Even though we've been going for almost 2 hours, crazy, unreal. All right, let me just check one thing, people. And all right, there we go. Nope. That is not what I wanted. Here we go. All right. All right, yeah. If I have not answered your question, pop it in down below, and I will answer some questions. Carrie Kennedy, I don't give times. As you know, to me, things happen when they're supposed to happen, but I do feel like there's more money coming in for you. King of Pentacles, more financial stability. Patty, will the Cubs win another World? Maybe. 2 wands. It is a card of it that says it's possible. Zoe, what is my future husband's sign, and when will we get married? I feel like it's probably an earth sign, although I feel like this is you, but I feel like it's probably an earth sign, and when? Who knows? Like I said, I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell the time that something is going to happen, because the universe does not wear a watch, people. People always ask me, when can I have love? Right now. As I always say, go down to the bar, ask every single person out in there. I guarantee someone will say yes. I don't care what you look like, so don't even play that game. Guarantee it. Someone will be drunk enough if you're that ugly. And nobody here is that ugly. So there you go. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Will I be able to visit my friend across the pond in the future? Yes, definitely. 10 of Cups, travel. 5 of Pentacles, feeling sad right now that you can't see them, but yes, definitely. I definitely feel like you will be able to see them. 4 of Swords might be a little bit of a wait, but Empress, Abundance. So yes, no doubt about it. I feel like you will be able to. No doubt about it. Bobby, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. Is it even possible to date working this much? Yes. Bobby, yes is the answer. So, yes, I feel like it is possible for you to date. Look at this, King of Cups. It's like you're going to meet somebody who comes into your life. So, I feel like you just need to get out whenever you can. Hermit says, do not stay inside. Trust me, I get it. If you're working 13-hour days, I wouldn't want to go out either. But the Hermit is saying, like, if you want love, you can have it, but you just have to open up to it. But King of Cups could be a water sign coming in for you. King of Cups is literally the return of love to your life. It doesn't mean like an ex. It just means that love itself is coming in for you. So I feel like there's just love. Yeah, you have the 9 of Pentacles. It's like you're taking care of yourself and everything like that. But so that's what I'd say here. 4 wands. So 4 wands. Marriage. So yes, I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you. No doubt about it. Brandy Smith. Brandy, thank you for being here as always, Brandy. But yes, I feel like you will be able to get that job. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, let me back this thing up. Elizabeth wants a love and finance card. Elizabeth, sorry, totally forgot. Elizabeth, for love, get out of your head, as I always say. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's plenty of love coming in for you, but I think you have to go on. I feel like you have to open up to it. For finances, Ace of Pentacles. You've been getting these like really good like financial cards for quite a while. So I feel like there's definitely money coming in. Yeah, the world. This is like you opening up to the world. So I like it. The die is cast. How is my love doing, and will we get married soon? You have the 10 of Pentacles, so yes, is what I'd say to you. 10 of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. I don't care what anybody says. To me, it's a card of finding someone where you almost have it all. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but this is pretty damn close. So, yes. Tam G, will my ex contact me? 7 of Pentacles. I would say maybe for like an apology or something. This can represent a turnaround or return, so I would say yes. Hi, my name is Teresa. You say, can I please have a card? Thank you. Yes, you have the Queen of Wands. Teresa, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. This could also be a lot of attention coming in for you. Alright. Shelly, you have the 5 of Wands. I feel like you're thinking about too much, really. I feel very rushed when I'm, for some reason, Shelly, with this card. So I feel like you need to, like, slow things down. But this is, like, a lot of conflict or dealing with a lot of conflict, but I feel like you'll be fine. Yeah, High Priestess. Pisces, by the way. So I feel like you need to take more action on things that you want. Jive, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say, what am I not seeing? That you are changing. You had the Wheel of Fortune on the first question that you asked. And so I feel like you need to realize that changes are happening, even if you don't see them, is what I feel like saying to you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. And I also feel like you are ready. Like, I feel like you are ready to do something that you want to do, is the other thing. To me, the 3 of Wands can, like, be waiting for certain things. It's like, it's basically like waiting for certain changes to happen, or waiting for certain criteria to be met before you take action on some sort of dream that you have. But you had the Wheel of Fortune the first time. You have the 3 of Wands and the Death card this time. It's like saying you are more than prepared. So I feel like that's what it's saying. It's like you need to get started on something that you want to do, or some sort of change. Rosemary, thank you for the super chat. I will take a drink. I'm actually very well hydrated today, but I will. Bella, will me and Leo reconcile, and does he miss me? No, I feel like there's new love coming in for you. Yeah, I'd say no. I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. Probably like a knight in shining armor. Like everybody else apparently is getting it. Casey says 3 more. I think that's good. Natalia, is the Capricorn thinking me? I would say no. I feel like they're with someone else. Is what I feel like saying. I know that. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I feel for you. So I feel like saying no, if I'm being honest. I'd rather be honest. Violet Mist, card for the month. You have the Knight of Wands. Very quick movement is what I'm getting. So I feel like things will be moving forward for you very, very quickly. No doubt about it. I like it a lot. All right. One more question, everybody. I'm going to answer one more person. So get your question in there if I haven't answered it already. And then I'm going to... I gotta make dinner. That's what I gotta do. Alright. Maybe not. Debbie, you win. Debbie, thank you for being here, Debbie. Really appreciate it. You say, will I find financial stability in the near future? I would say yes. 3 cups here. So I would say yes to you. No doubt about it. So, yes is what I would say to you. Here, strength. I think you need to be determined to get it. Actually, I'm going to answer Brandy and the other 2 people. Brandy, you have the 9 of Cups. Love coming in for you, definitely. This could represent at a distance, but I could also just say that you are going to find fulfillment. So I definitely feel like there's love for you. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will a person I'm seeing make it long distance? I would say yes. If you put the work in, then yes. So, yes. Yeah, page 1's traveling towards you. So, yes. Alex Salazar, card for the week, please. Will things improve? Yes. 8 of Wands, success, happiness, completion, and ending to the difficulties. So, yes, definitely major improvements. The Sun, best card in the deck. So, no doubt about it. No doubt. Bella, thank you for the super chat. I will actually wait for Bella. So, Bella, pop in your question down below. I got plenty of energy tonight, so I will wait for Bella. Janine, hello, by the way, Janine. You say, can I have a card? Yeah, you have the Temperance card. I feel like you need to be patient at this time. Bella, thank you again. You say, will me and the Leo reconcile, and does he miss me? You have the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the... I would say no. I feel like you need to move on. The Fool says you need to get out there and date, if I'm being honest with you. You have the Knight of Swords needing to move on, really, basically. And you have the 2 of Swords. It's like somebody is not opening their eyes in this situation. Could be both of you. It's like you are not opening your eyes to the fact that there are plenty of people for you. And he's, kind of maybe close his eyes. Yeah, I feel like you'd be waiting forever. So I'd say don't wait forever. So I would say no. I feel like you need to move on. But, all right, everybody. I'm going to cut this off here. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, thank you, everybody, and have a good night.